Hey guys, Multiclass Gamer here. Welcome back to more Metroid Prime 3 Corruption Blind. And what the heck is this thing up here? Let's take a look. Mechanoid Data Bot. Used to store historic data. Shoot to access information. Oh, really? Huh. Tell me more. Data bots were designed by the Elysians as a means to record and pass on historical data. They patrol along their set area until disrupted, and then project a holographic data file. However, only those equipped with Chozo-based visor technology can access this information. Well, that's kind of creative. The fact that they actually have enemies that hold lore, basically. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's give it a shot. So you just shoot it and that's it? Okay. Alright. Creators. Alright, let's read it. I am Elysian, descendant of both the Chozo and the First. I am facing the last moments of my life and transferring my memory to the data pod. In a way, our chronicle begins nearly 1,500 years ago. That was when our noble creatures, the Chozo, began to build that which would become our home, a place of exploration and knowledge, floating in the clouds of planet Elysia, a fitting home for its great Chozo lead builders. They built many linked hovering pods. In time, they formed a net in the skies across the globe, instruments peering out in all directions studying the cosmos. We did not exist then. Only the Chozo walked these hollowed halls. To distant stars they looked, and a great many things they discovered, including that which would later spell grim disaster for all. That's kind of depressing. I mean, like, not so much just the stuff at the end there, I guess. Not so much about the Chozo or anything. Chozo were cool. We haven't seen them in a while. Okay, I already scanned this in the last episode, but oh no, I scanned the statue itself, but not this other stuff around it, which looks like Phazon. Yep, Phazon vines are impervious to attack, but growths are vulnerable to Phazon-based weaponry. Well, yeah, it seems like the only thing you can destroy Phazon with is with Phazon itself. And including these growths on the ground. That's right. We need the Hyper Ball to do so, right? Well, first things first, let's see if we can... We can't use the statue, right? Okay, yeah, we can't. So we can't use this... Yep, that's right. Okay, I get it. So it's just like the field gel stuff that covered the golem in Brio, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to get into hyper mode here. That's right. And then we need to destroy these things, right? Oh shoot. Huh. Oh wait. Let's do this. Haha, there we go. Or not quite. Okay. Oh, so they just grow back. So you need to make sure you're full of Phazon before you do this. Okay, alright. Gotcha. Okay, let's do it. Let's try this again. It's weird that you have to go to hyper mode in order to use the hyper ball, but whatever. I know I mean that because the hyper ball is our newest power-up, so I don't know. But you know what? It makes sense. They're having us use it almost immediately after we get it, so yeah, it makes sense. This is a Metroid game after all. Metroid games tend to do that. Alright, so we got ourselves a grapple beam, or grapple point, and what's this? Ornamental frame appears very fragile. Glasswork is etching... Yeah, etched with the illegible Chozo markings. Samus can read Chozo markings, but she scans it all the time. For lore? Huh, I guess not this time. But either way, is it blocking our way? Yeah, it kind of is. We need to somehow get past it in order to get through there. Huh. Can I... Let's try... Oh, okay, missile works. Alright. That works. And I guess I could have used it while I was hanging on to the... Yeah, to the grapple point. Jeez, I always forget that. Okay, what next? Nothing else to scan here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, apparently the doors are scannable. Alright, let's do it. But they're just regular doors anyways. Apparently it goes into your logbook, though. Doors low-level energy shield. Any weapons fired. Just... Yeah, it's... What's the logbook entry for? Oh, SkyTown blue door. All SkyTown doors contain a low-level energy shield behind their ornate carvings. Shooting the energy shield will activate and open the door. Centuries-old design served as a blueprint for what is now standard across all planets. Blue-covered energy shields can be opened with any weapon. Yeah, all planets is right, because pretty much we see doors like this in every Metroid game, if I'm not mistaken. Every single Metroid game. Everywhere. If I'm not mistaken. Obviously, I could be wrong, especially considering that I've only played 3 Metroid games so far. But anyways, so at the end of the last episode, I mentioned that there was something I wanted to talk about that wasn't that positive. And, well, it depends on how you take it, because throughout the time that I've been LPing all 3 of these games, and never mind, we got ourselves our intro to SkyTown. Oh, it looks so beautiful. And I'm guessing that's our destination. The question is, how do we... Yeah, that looks like a grapple point. Could we just hang on to it and then use it as like a... I don't know, just some sort of ride, basically? Oh, I love the sound of the thunder. I love thunder and lightning. I love thunderstorms in general, just watching them like in real life. They're really cool. Okay, I guess, yeah, you just hang on to it. Oh, geez. Oh, okay, make sure you shoot. Don't want to hit any door, run into any doors here. These robots are so harmless. I don't want to kill them. I feel bad whenever I kill those things. Okay, so anyways, yeah, as I was saying, throughout the time that I have LP'd all 3 of these games, I've seen a lot of criticism in my videos, which is good. I ask for criticism all the time. I ask, you know, well, maybe not all the time. I haven't directly asked for in these videos, at least I don't think I have, but in my LPs, a lot of them, I try to stress that I love to see feedback. I want to see feedback in my videos. I want people to let me know how I'm doing and tell me, you know, any way I can improve and whatnot. And I've seen examples of good criticism and bad criticism throughout these 3 Let's Plays. Most of it's been good criticism. Anyways, Tinbot, lightweight android that is easily knocked down. Tinbots are made from a lightweight metal and can easily be knocked around from explosions or high-speed impacts. This metal is also quite vulnerable to heat and can be melted by high-temperature weapons. Converted for security duty, the Tinbots now patrol SkyTown tirelessly. They are armed with kinetic beam pistols and can use their tool arms in close combat. Okay, the problem is I don't have any heat-based weapons. I'm pretty sure I don't. No. I have an ice-based attack, but not a heat-based attack, so obviously the only thing I know is that... Oh, okay, apparently Power Beam works on them. When it said heat-based, I assumed that I need a heat-based weapon. The Power Beam is just a weapon, sorta. I don't know. I was thinking in terms of Plasma Beam, Metroid Prime 1, but this is not Metroid Prime 1, obviously. So. Anyways, like I was saying, I've seen a lot of good criticism and some not so good criticism in the time I've been doing these 3 Let's Plays, you know, and I noticed it, I pay more attention to it in the blind Let's Plays because those are the games where I have no idea what I'm doing, and the people who comment do know, you know, how the game goes, but I don't. And, okay, our unit is connected to holographic projection discs, unit is offline, is in need of repairs, okay. Holographic projectors tied into SkyTown's main network. Gore's image is displayed. Gore's image. Okay, so that could be good or bad. But yeah, oh, I think that's a data bot. Let's take a look. There goes my capture card again. Actually, I can't tell if it... hello? Jeez. Wiimote's going crazy here. Dude! Okay, I need to change my position here so I know what I'm doing here. Okay. No, that's... I meant to... Yeah, it's my fault. I forgot to... It took too long, that's the issue. Okay, there we go. So... Okay, gift. Several decades passed for Chozo here at Elysia. The harsh winds and storms began to take their toll on the station, and upkeep began to take up more and more of their precious time. Seeing a need for assistance, they created us, the first Elysian. Built by Chozo hands, stepped out of the Mechoneric, I'm guessing. 1,004,000 or no, 1,450.0. Sorry, it's hard to read. At least on the screen. Years ago, crude by our current standards, the first was soon given the greatest gift of all by the Chozo, the bearer to assist the creators. The first was given self-awareness to all other Elysians. The first shared Chozo gift. The event marks year 1 of the Elysian Reckoning. Okay, so we're learning quite a bit about the history of this planet. That's nice. But as I keep on trying to say, there's like so much new stuff I'm running into here, so it's hard to do that and, you know, have this talk like I'm trying to. I mean, I guess I should have saved this for when I was, you know, assuming that there's a point in the game where you just go back and collect everything you missed with the new power, with all the power-ups and whatnot, so I probably should save this talk for then, but I digress. Produce energy, this supply power to pod engines, okay. So those are not data bots, I'm not going to worry about them. So, my point is that good criticism to me points out what you did wrong and tells you how you could be better, and also points out what you did good. You know, stuff like that. But mostly points out how you can improve. That's the most important criticism that there is. However, what is not good criticism is when you insult the person. Like when you call a person names or basically say anything along those lines. That to me is not constructive criticism, and that is not acceptable. You know, that kind of criticism that people seem to be calling it is not acceptable on this channel whatsoever. So I just wanted to make that clear. Okay, Kinetic Orb Cannon, yep, just like we had in Prime 2. And, you know, but that's, yeah, it's not acceptable anywhere on my Let's Plays, but I seem to be getting them a lot more in these blind Let's Plays because they're coming from, I guess, the fanboys of these games, and it's not okay. You know, and I will not accept it. You know, I have a tendency to, whenever someone insults me, I just immediately block them from my channel. I've been trying to, you know, be gentle on the people on these Let's Plays because I understand that they know more about these games than I do. But insulting me is not acceptable, and it does not teach me anything about the game. It doesn't. You know, I appreciate when people give me, you know, feedback and let me know how I could be doing the game better, like tips and whatnot. But I don't see how insulting me helps me get better at the game. The way I see it, if someone starts insulting you, then anything they say beyond that point is invalid. Anything. Because if they have the ignorance to believe that insulting someone is good criticism, then they don't have any good points to make in the first place. So, sorry, I didn't mean to be so ranty this episode, but I had to because it just boggles my mind that there are actually people who comment on these videos and think that that is actual constructive criticism, insulting someone. Alright, scans detect alloys within this metal that are vulnerable to heat. High temp shot should melt it, which I'm assuming is not this. Yeah, of course not. How come? Never mind. Just going to point out that apparently my power beam was a heat-based attack a moment ago, but now it isn't. Jeez. Okay, what the heck is that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I guess you should not switch to your scan visor when you're using these. You have to remember, scan visor gets rid of your weapons, so... like, it effectively renders... You did not just see that. You, my friends, did not just see that. Yeah, but seriously, I want people to know that I appreciate criticism, and I don't see simply saying you did this wrong or something like that as I don't see that as harassment. What I do see as harassment is whenever someone calls you names and tries to pass that off as constructive criticism, but it's not. I just don't like being called names, and I don't like it when my viewers are insulted. I don't like it when I'm insulted. You know, I have a long history of simply just blocking people from my channel whenever they do shit like that. And I'm not going to tolerate that on these Let's Plays either. They are part of the reason why Metroid Prime 1 took me 3 years to complete. you know, game's not worth doing a Let's Play of if you have to deal with, you know, like shit like that, you know? People tell me, oh, it's the internet, so it's okay if we say shit like that to you. It's like, no, it's not. It is not okay. You know, I believe that it is possible to, you know, to provide feedback without being an asshole about it, because I've seen that in a lot of these videos. The vast majority of the comments in these videos have been constructive. So I know it is not... I'm not asking too much of people to not insult me like that. Okay, there's something down there. Okay, we're going to... Psycho. Yep. Okay, missile expansion. That's 2 within, like, what, 5 minutes? Jeez. That's actually pretty good. However, these lasers are a bit of a problem. So is this camera angle's a problem, too. Jeez, okay. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. That doesn't get you... Whatever. Whatever, I went through it. I'm fine. But is there any other way around these things? Let's try. I didn't pay attention to that scan because I was ranting. Security systems engaged. Contact with activated energy beams will result in injury, but it seems like there's no way to get rid of them. Alright, whatever, whatever. That's behind us now, so let's... Okay, so... Yeah, I'm done ranting for the episode. I'm sorry, but I had to, because I didn't think I would have to, because I figured I had... You know, I was hoping that these videos would be watched by, like, adults or something, but apparently no. Some people are just so immature that they actually think that it's acceptable to do that just because this is the internet and you can say whatever you want because you're anonymous. It's like, well, okay, fine. That's fine if you believe that, but you're not going to be welcome on my channel if you do that. You're not going to be welcome commenting on the videos then. You know, I don't care about losing viewers. I honestly don't give a crap. If the viewers that remain are the constructive ones, that's all I ask for. I could have 10 constructive viewers on this channel, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be happy with that. Because they're constructive viewers. They're not just a bunch of assholes who are here just to see if someone who is doing this game blind somehow do it perfectly, and then proceed to insult them if they don't. You know, it's like... Okay. I'm obviously not going to be into that anytime soon. Okay, now I'm done ranting, okay? I'm done. I'm done ranting for the rest of this video, and hopefully for the rest of this Let's Play, too, because I'd like to just proceed to the rest of the game and just enjoy it. Enjoy it for what it is. That's all there is to it. But yeah, if you're... Okay, never mind, I'm done. I'm done. I am done. Alright. So at any rate, where the heck are we? We made quite a bit of progress here, but it does not look like there's a save station anywhere nearby. Thankfully, this is the start of a new... Wait, where is this? Steambot Barracks. Okay. Transit hub. And also today is Christmas Eve, yeah. So I hope you guys are looking forward to tomorrow. Unfortunately, I'm not because, well, I'm going to be spending... This is the first time I'm going to be spending the holiday all by myself, so... Blah. But, you know what? It could be worse. I have the day off. That's more than I could ask for, honestly. So we're getting close to the Aurora unit, and... Okay, I just need to figure out the gimmick of this room. But I'm probably going to be doing that next time. Or, unless there's a door right here. Okay. And it's a door I haven't been in yet. Oh. Oh my, what? The hell? Oh god, mid-boss. Yeah, we got a bunch of these steam bots. Wait, are these steam bots? I mean, we're in the steambot area, right? Okay, steambots. Slightly armored and rendered inert by high temp units. Okay, yeah, these are steambots. The steambot's slightly armored exterior can be damaged by any weapon. High temperature weapons are particularly effective and can render them inert and beyond repair. Unlike their lightweight cousins, they are made of durable metals and cannot be tossed around. Steambots serve as combat units for Steam Lords. They are armed with kinetic beam pistols, missile packs, and can use their tool arms in close combat. Damage units can be restored by Steam Lords. Okay. Okay, well, there's still that guy that's above us, so what about him? Is that the Steam Lord or something? Oh, I can't see him anymore, okay. That must have been the Steam Lord, though, because he's like... Oh, God. Okay, can we destroy these guys? Yes, we can, okay. But if they become... Oh, wait. Is that the Steam Lord right there? Okay. Oh, shoot, he keeps on disappearing. That's the problem. Okay. But he's just going to keep on reappearing and trying to heal those guys up, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Shoot. You know what this calls for? This. Can we, Okay, do we have to attack the Steam Lord while he's... Okay, I'm gonna get corrupted for a bit, and I'm going to... Can I attack him? Yes, I can! I can attack him. Okay. But am I only able to do that, like... It seems like I can only do that when I'm in... When he appears to heal them. And I want to get a chance to scan him real quick. There he is. Oh, here we go. Yep, this is the Steam Lord. Repairs fallen Steambots, able to disrupt visor tech. Oh, shoot. Steam Lords command the worker drones of SkyTown. They also repair them when they malfunction or break down. Lightly armored, they rely on their cloaking field to evade their enemies. They can generate localized EMP fields to hinder enemy visor systems. Okay. Oh god, this is not good. Wait a second. What's this? Can this help me? Vertical traversal unit requires a connect charge to activate. Unit is currently offline. Oh, really? Wait a second. Kinetic energy? I think I have sort of an idea what we're going to be using in that, but I don't want to say out of fear of being wrong, I guess. I don't know. Because I could easily be wrong here. And you, sir, need to just chill. Okay, apparently you don't want to. Here, take this. I'm probably going to make this boss fight too easy by using the hyper mode, but I don't care. Oh, shoot, I have to... Okay, let's let it fill up a little bit here. Okay, I'm doing some damage to him, but I can't see his health bar. It's the only problem. Oh, hyper mode failure? That was not an auto vent, that was a hyper mode failure. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Oh, there we go, it's dead anyways. Okay. And he's got an energy tank. That's the first time I've ever seen a boss drop an air... Wait, is that an energy tank? Because it looks... Oh, yeah, it is. It's an energy tank, duh. That's the first time I've ever seen a boss just drop an energy tank like that. But there we go, there's a 6th energy tank. I'm happy with that. Okay, I need to end off this episode because we've been going on for this, like... Okay, I can pull this. Oh, I'm going to do that next episode. Next time, Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I'm going to pull this. I'm going to pull this. See you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.